Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Actions are based on intentions. Messenger of Allah, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, said, translation, Hazrat Umar bin al-Khattab radiallahu anhu said that I heard the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying, all human actions depend on intentions, and a person gets the fruit according to his intention. So whoever migrated to Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and there was no other purpose for this migration except to seek the pleasure of Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So his immigration was actually to Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And verily, he is a true immigrant to Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he will get appointed reward of immigration to Allah and the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And whoever becomes an immigrant for a worldly purpose or for the sake of marrying a woman, his immigration will not be for the sake of Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rather, in fact, when whatever other purpose and intention he has chosen to migrate in the sight of Allah, his migration will be accepted only towards that. The above translation of the hadith is self-explanatory, and no further explanation is needed to explain the meaning. But its special importance demands that something more be written about its demands and benefits. The main purpose of the hadith is to make it clear to the Ummah that the good and evil of all actions and the accepting and rejection of all actions is based on the intention. That is, the righteous deed will be the same, and it will have value in the sight of Allah, which will be done with righteous intention, and the righteous deed will be done with an evil intention or wrong intention. It will not be righteous and popular, but according to the intention it will be corrupt and rejected, even though it appears to be righteous. The result is that Allah is the watcher of the intention along with the action, and the inward view along with the outward appearance. A misconception. Let no one misunderstand that when the focus is on intention, if bad deeds are done with good intentions, then the deeds will become righteous and they will also be rewarded. For example, if a person commits theft and robbery with the intention of helping the poor and needy with the wealth obtained from it, then he will also be entitled to reward. The fact is that actions which are bad in themselves and which Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbade them, there is no question of good intentions in them. In any case, they are ugly and the cause of God's wrath, rather having good intentions towards them and hoping for reward may lead to their further ugliness and excessive punishment, because this will be a kind of manipulation with the religion of Allah. Rather, the origin of the hadith is to argue about good deeds, that even if they are done with an evil intention, then they will no longer be good deeds. Rather, due to bad intentions, their end will be bad. For example, the person who prays with great humility, which we consider to be a high degree of righteousness, if he does this humbly so that people may form a good opinion about his piety and godliness and honor him, then according to this hadith, his humbly prayer has no value in the sight of Allah. Or, for example, a person migrates from Darul Kufr to Darul Islam, and he endures all the hardships of migration for this, but his purpose for this migration is not to please Allah, but some other worldly purpose is hidden. For example, if the desire for marriage with a woman living in Darul Hijrat is the motivation for this migration, then this migration will not be Islamic migration, and there will be no reward for it in the sight of Allah, but on the contrary, it will be a sin. This is the real origin of Hadith.